coronavirus, I lost my job, and I please do it. I want this house sold, and I want to be done with it, sir. Please.
Hey, welcome back. So as promised, I was finally able to get a full A to Z from the acquisition call to the walkthrough of the property to finally getting to closing. This is one of my most recent wholesale deals. What's not shown in this video, after I sent the contract out to her, she did not take it. She took somebody else's contract. That person, after a month and a half of dragging her along, failed, couldn't get the job done. Okay, what happens? I call back just to check up to see if the house sold. It didn't, right? I submit an offer again. Guess what happens? She takes somebody else. Well, that second time, same thing happened again. It failed again for the second time. And after, I honestly, at that point, their offer was not that much higher than mine. So I thought, okay, that wholesaler got it done. But I was looking through my mojo one day and I had her there as a follow-up. So I gave her a call, and to my surprise, it still was not sold. So what did I do? I came back and I spoke to her real estate agent. Even though the property was not listed on the MLS, she had a realtor representing her off market. It's kind of weird. I don't really understand why. She might as well just put it on the MLS, right? I don't know. Totally weird. Anyways, after just convincing them and hard follow-up, they finally went with my offer after the third time. These calls right now that you're about to see is the first initial call that I had with the seller. From there, I went to visit the property. You're going to see it. You will see all the kids that kept following me around. I kept trying to like get them out of the video, but for some reason they always wanted to be in the video. It is what it is. Yeah, hope you enjoy, and yeah, we'll just move on to it. Well, one of your concerns were that you had a tenant and you're not sure if we would buy it with the tenant inside?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's not a problem. We've done that before.
Really?
Yeah. Are these tenants being responsive at all? Would they be willing to work with us? Do you know?
Probably. I mean, they wouldn't have a choice, But right now, a lot of people are using this virus to do a lot of things that they shouldn't do, sir. I'm not the only one in this predicament.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He knows that he has to leave.
Yeah.
But he knows that as far as evictions, the courts are not open up.
You're right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I actually.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I mean, I'm just saying. People are just holding on for dear life until these courts open, and I guess they might be running out. Right before the courts open. I mean, I can't tell you what he's going to do, but I would assume he would get out of there because once the courts open, he has to go.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Because the courts have stopped evictions, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Something that I have no control over.
Yeah.
They stopped them.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of landlords, our hands are tied now.
Yes.
But anybody with any sense if they can't pay that back rent or whatever, they would leave.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of them are going to jump ship. You know what I'm saying? Because they know what's so. That's another thing. I don't know how lenient the judge is going to be against these people. If they go before a judge, well, the coronavirus, I lost my job and I couldn't pay this. I don't know how sympathetic a judge is going to be. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's a good question. I completely agree.
I'm not sure how they're going to. This is something new. The situation we're in now is something that's never happened, not in my lifetime.
Yep.
So, I have nothing to base anything on. I just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
The courts might be backed up, but I mean, if you want to buy that property when they're with him, please do. I'm begging you.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I completely understand. I'm actually in the same exact situation as you. One of my tenants actually hasn't paid me for this month so far, and I have a feeling she's probably gonna try to keep doing the same thing.
You're lucky it's just this month. Once they put that order in to stop evictions, sir, and these tenants heard that, a lot of them completely stopped.
Yeah.
When that order was announced that there was no evictions, that the courts were going to be closed and there was not going to be any evictions.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that you got paid, I don't know how long,
Yeah.
the fact that you got paid, period, you're blessed, the court system. I'm not even so much worried about the mortgage right now.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the fact that he's not paying the water bill.
Oh.
He's not paying.
Wow. Yeah.
And I talk to realtors all day. They said, Miss, you'd be surprised what people ain't doing. People have taken this as a free ride. And it should really come back on them, Yeah.
Yeah. It's really sad. As landlords, we're not getting any help, right? And a lot of us are really suffering because of this. And we're stuck paying the mortgages on all of these properties, like you said.
Right, and thank God that this house is paid for. Could you imagine the people out there that have a mortgage on their rental property, and these people are not paying?
Yeah.
They may have their own mortgage in their own house or whatever, and written this out for extra income. There's a lot of people out here that have mortgage on rental properties, sir, and these tenants are not paying. Mm-hmm. Those are the ones that are really being hurt.
I'm one of them. I joined the club this month, like I said. Yeah.
It's just awful, and they shouldn't be able to get away with it. If somebody tries, I'm struggling now. I don't have a job. Let me try to give you something. I could kind of reason with that. But when you have a person that's just taking full advantage of this for their own benefit and doesn't think anything about you or, the situation that you're in, they're selfishly thinking about themselves, they're the ones that should be punished.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So we 100% will sell that house with them in there, absolutely. Get him out of there and buy that, and it's yours. I don't care how you do it. The house is up for sale.
Yeah, sounds great. I can definitely solve that problem. But the way I've worked with this before is pretty much giving them cash for keys. So it's, offering them a X amount to pretty much hand over the keys so they can move somewhere else. I've done it before. My partners have done it before. It's nothing new for us.
Please do it. Please do it. I want this house sold, and I want to be done with it, sir. Please.
Absolutely. Yeah, because I would love to help.
I have people calling me all the time. Mm-hmm. And your agent was very nice. And, if you want to head the first dibs at this, sir, then I suggest we get the ball rolling and get them up out of there. Or maybe you can get them out faster than I can. I don't know.
Uh-huh. Completely understand.
But I am 100% interested. Please.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't know how interested I am.
Absolutely. I would love to, like I said, help solve this problem for you.
Please, thank God.
Yeah, my team member mentioned that you're unaware of the condition of the property right now.
I'm not unaware of it. It's in there. It's in need of repair.
Okay.
Absolutely.
No problem.
It's in need of repair. Uh-huh. No doubt about it.
That's exactly how we buy property, so there's no problem with that at all. I would love to just, get the ball rolling and get this problem, solved for you and get it out of your hands.
Oh my goodness, you've answered my prayers. Okay, so please send it to me. As soon as I get it, I'll do what I have to do, and I will send it back to you.
Excuse me. Nice to meet you. You go ahead. Excuse me, I'm gonna go through right here.
Okay. Got the other door.
Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Mr. Chris, it was a pleasure meeting you. You know what I'm saying?
Pleasure meeting
Like
you
I
too.
told baby, you know, we appreciate help for giving us the time, you know.
Of course. Thank you.
Like I said,
Yeah.
welcome to your new property. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much.
I mean, y'all come in here, man. Make sure y'all well. Got y'all asbestos suits on, your rat attack suits on, and
Tell him what's in the wall.
yeah. Cause what did we find in here? Oh, what
Guns.
We say? Guns.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of stuff upstairs in that
Yeah,
one room.
in that back bedroom, the back. No, it was that was in y'all room.
Yeah.
Wasn't that gun y'all? Yeah, in their room, loaded,
Oh no.
and a
Loaded.
box of bullets. I done found shotgun shells down in the basement, everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know what kind of house this was. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I said, once again, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I thank you again.
Thank you guys for allowing me inside. Thank
No
you so
problem.
much.
Word.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my kids to stay on top of keeping it clean.
No worries.
But where you see what's going on in the basement.
Yeah. No worries. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of your guys' way.
Okay, thank you again.
So here we are. The property is finally under contract. I put the contract for the property at $125,000. Sent my buyers over. Turns out that because the property is a 4-story property, and because of the foundation issues that were found in the basement, hence why there was so much clothes in the basement that were getting wet, none of my buyers could make 125 work. So I went back and I asked for a $25,000 price reduction. And to my surprise, after going just back and forth an insane amount of times with the seller, with the seller's realtor, we're able to finally put the property under contract at $100,000. And then I was able to sell it, assign the contract to my best and highest buyer, and they took the property, and now we're finally going to closing. I'm really looking forward to getting the check. Like always, I like picking up my checks in person. I know people like wires, but me, I'm just, dude, there's something about just having that check in my hand. That's amazing. But yeah, big thank you to my buyers. You guys are amazing. And thanks for working with me, being so patient in this process. And finally, so the last part of the entire process is getting paid. It's finally getting that check, right? So here I am, got the check here. Now let me know if you find this video helpful. My filming, audio, everything else will get better with time. Still new to this, and honestly I just kind of wing it. Every video I just kind of wing it. So I was lucky enough to had filmed a lot of this content already in the process for this deal, but I'll try my best to continue to film more and more future deals. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.